Good morning, all of you. First, few some question answers. In the last class, we have studied about some taxonomical aids. Can you give me the name of the taxonomical aid in which dead specimens of plants are stored? Good. Herbarium, correct answer. Next. In what type of taxonomical aid living animals are conserved? Correct. Rishi, in museum only dead animals. Yeah, zoological parks, correct answer. Next, in what kind of taxonomical aid living plant specimens are conserved? Correct, botanical garden. Next, and in museum, that's the dead animals. Dead animals, uh, that specimens are present either in jar or in a stuff method or with the help of the stuff method. Next, give me the name of botanical garden which is located in Lucknow. National Botanical Institute. One word is missing. Saurabh. Yes, correct. Now it's correct. Yes, all are correct. National Botanical Research Institute. Next, insects are preserved in museum in insect boxes by which three methods? First collection, then second killing, and third pinning. Correct. Next, botanical gardens are an example of ex situ conservation or in situ conservation. Botanical gardens. Yes, Galav. Correct. Ex situ conservation is the correct answer. Ex situ. Remember, ex situ type of conservation meaning plants are not grown in their natural habitat. From the natural habitat, from the natural habitat, they are taken to the one different habitat in which the all different kinds of plants are grown. In situ conservation, simple remember that national Bhavya. In situ conservation, in that remember national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, in which I told you the example, lion. Okay, lion. That for that the Gir National Park. So in Gir, lions are there. Main animal that's the lion over there. Otherwise, deer and other animals are there. But the main one, Gir National Park, famous for the conservation of lion. So remember, over here, okay, lion को वहां से बाहर नहीं निकल. Lions are conserved over there in their natural habitat. So when conservation occur within natural habitat in situ, outside that natural habitat, remember ex situ. श्रेया बोलिए. श्रेया.
मैम मैम आपने ये फर्स्ट चैप्टर का फर्स्ट लेक्चर का रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं भेजा.
हाँ वो उसमें नेटवर्क इश्यूज था तो वो कन्वर्ट ही नहीं हुआ. डाउनलोड में ही थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो गया था, सो दैट्स व्हाई. आपको कुछ
मैम
उसमें
तो
डाउट है तो आप पूछ सकते हो.
ओके मैम. मैम और आप इन विट्रो और इन विवो का डेफिनेशन एक बार पूछ सकते.
हाँ, इन विट्रो स्टडी. ओके, इन विट्रो स्टडी, रिमेंबर when cells taken outside the body, taken outside the body, and after that study of that cell occur, that we call in vitro kind of study. Next, that's the in vivo. No need to take any cells. No need to take any cells outside the body. So within the body, when any cells study of cell is there, that we call in vivo. Okay, here no need.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, no need to take cells outside. Yeah. Now next.
ma'am, thank you.
Okay, Shreya. Next, tell me the scientific name of wheat. Scientific name of wheat. Triticum aestivum, correct. Triticum, triticum लिखते हो, wrong. Triticum aestivum. Next, tell me the suffix of order of plants. Suffix of order of plants. Tails, correct. Next, in botanical gardens, plants are labeled with. In botanical gardens, plants are labeled with which information? Yes, scientific name and or botanical name and family. Correct. Next. Dash type of taxonomical aid serve as quick referral system in taxonomical studies. Herbarium, correct. Next. Scientific name of housefly. Correct, Rishi. First one. Musca domestica. Atre, Bhavya, Heath, समर्थ, साहिल. साहिल आपका तो एवरी लेक्चर का है, आप आंसर ही नहीं देते हो. पेरेंट्स को कॉल करना पड़ेगा अदरवाइज. जेनिल, वेकअप. नेक्स्ट, suffix of order. Suffix of order of plant animals. Suffix of order of animals. Correct. RA. Next. Tell me the scientific name of horse. Scientific name of horse. Very good. Equus cabellus. Next. Order of horse. Horse belongs to which order? Order. Fatima. Mammalia is a class. Yes, Dia. Very good. Color. Right. Perissodactyla. That's the correct answer. Okay. Next thing. Now we are going to study the last topic of this chapter. That's the last taxonomical aid. And yes, Jaiti, bolo.
ટેક્સ્ટમાં છે ને એવું આપ્યું છે મોર્ફોલોજીકલ ડિફરન્સીસ અને મોર્ફોલોજીકલ સિમિલારિટીઝ તો એ શું છે?
In which one? In which topic you are talking about?
Taxonomic categories, they are differentiated on based of morphological differences or similarities એવું આપ્યું છે.
Just a second.
એમ સ્પીશીઝમાં પણ છે. સ્પીશીઝની 4th લાઇનમાં.
Okay. You're talking about that line only, right? Each genus may have one or more than one specific epithet which representing different organism, but having morphological similarity. Morphological similarity, आप देखो big cats है ना, right? Lion, leopard, tiger. So their basic feature जो उसका body shape है, that is actually same. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So for that point of view, over here, this line is given. They having morphological similarities. Each genus may have, remember, Panthera is the one genus. So in that 3 epithets are there. Specific epithets, Leopardus tigris. जैसे फैलिस में एक ही था कैटस, राइट? सो वो लाइन इसलिए मैंने आपको जीनस में करवाया कि ये आपको अंडरस्टैंड हो. Each genus may have one or more than one specific epithet representing different organisms. They are different organisms, but they have somehow morphological similarity. Their body shapes, okay, their tooth pattern, this all are similar.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next taxonomical aid, that's the key. Key, first of all, understand what is key. So in key, we have to choose characters in a contrasting pattern. Contrasting meaning opposite pattern. Like in one, we can say that, just a second, nucleus present, nucleus absent. Next, chlorophyll present, chlorophyll absent. So this type of characters, contrasting character, like that, so many pairs we can prepare. Okay, so nucleus present, absent, chlorophyll present, absent, unicellular, multicellular organism. It can locomote, it cannot be locomote. Like that, vacuoles are present, vacuoles are absent. We can create so many contrasting pairs of characters, and these pairs of characters we called couplet. Okay, these pairs of contrasting characters we call couplet. Now, any organism, suppose ये type का organism है, in that center this nucleus, over here chloroplasts are there and in which chlorophyll pigment is present. During the field visit, we come across this type of organism, right? So now we have to classify this organism. We should keep this organism in which category? So for that we have this type of the contrasting pairs of characters. So in that first, like this one, nucleus present or absent. So tell me, in this one nucleus present, center mein. So we choose this character for this organism. This one is rejected, one is accepted, other is rejected. Next, in that chloroplast are present. So chloroplast is in that chlorophyll pigment is present. So this pigment is present. So this character is rejected. Only one is accepted out of this contrasting pair of characters. So remember, each correct statement for that particular organism, that actually gives us an idea that this organism must be present in this convenient group or that convenient group. So somehow it leads us to keep this organism in a correct classification system. So remember, each statement in key is called a lead. Each statement, फिर उसमें हम accepted, rejected करते जाएंगे. Okay, some of the statements are accepted, some are rejected out of this contrasting pair. So by that way we can get the idea this organism should be placed into which category. So this type of taxonomical aid we called key. So key, remember, it's a taxonomical aid used for identification of plants. See, one thing, some of the keys in this way, like unicellular or multicellular. Next, nucleated, meaning in that the well-developed nucleus is present, or else enucleated. Next, chlorophyll present or absent. You know the different categories are there in the classification system. Monera kingdom hai for the bacteria. Protista is there, right? So unicellular organism, suppose the organism is unicellular. Okay, suppose the organism is which one? Unicellular. Now this unicellular organism, in that nucleus present or absent, nucleus से unicellular में तो देखो अमीबा भी आता है, बैक्टीरिया भी है, right? But amoeba in that well-developed nucleus is present. Bacteria in that it belongs to the prokaryote condition. It's not a eukaryote, right? So unicellular and nucleated. So it must be related to which one? That Protista kingdom. ऐसे keys से हमें पता चलता है कि this should be placed into which one? Protista kingdom. So एक unicellular condition मिला and nucleated. Suppose unicellular and enucleate or not well-developed nucleate, I can say that. So in that case, can you tell me we should keep that organism in which category? Unicellular with not well-developed nucleus. Correct, Shreya. Very good. Okay, unicellular with यहाँ पे not well developed कर दो, so it will become easy. यहाँ पे well developed, right? So remember, well developed nucleus है Protista, not well developed prokaryotes. So like that, we can get the idea by each and every statement or contrasting pairs of characters which are present in key. This or that organism placed to the which category in the classification system. Bolo Shreya. श्रेया.
हाँ हाँ मैम, वो आपने लिखा था ना यूनिसेल्यूलर और न्यूक्लियोटिड, तो मैम वो दोनों एक साथ मिलके एक ही फॉर्म पकड़ते हैं.
एक ही फॉर्म पकड़ते हैं मीनिंग?
एक की, ये की फॉर्म करते हैं.
नहीं, की क्या है बेसिकली? कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग पेयर्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स. सो वन की दिस unicellular multicellular, second key this two, like well developed nucleus, not well developed, like that.
और मैम फिर उस पे से हम लोग ये स्टेटमेंट निकालते हैं कि
yes.
ये जो
ऑर्गेनिज्म में कौन सा कैरेक्टर ऑब्जर्व होता है, that is the correct statement for that organism or lead.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so each statement actually in the key that gives us to lead for organism should be placed in which category in a classification. Jaiti, bolo.
What is the difference between key and couplet?
See, key, the name given to the taxonomical aid. Keys are based on what? यहाँ पे दिया है ना आपको keys, the name of taxonomic. Keys, remember, it's a taxonomical aid. फिर उसमें क्या है? So couplets are there, means contrasting pairs of character. These characters, nucleus present, nucleus absent. Okay, so this we call couplet. Pairs of characters we call couplet, and other thing like that. So many keys are there to identify the organism category.
Okay.
Next, so taxonomical aid. Key is a taxonomical aid used for identification of plants and animals based on similarities and dissimilarities. Next, keys are based on contrasting pairs of characters we call couplet. Each represent the choice made between two opposite options, and this results in acceptance of only one and rejection of the other. Next, each statement in the key is called lead. Separate taxonomic keys are required for each taxonomic category, like kingdom. Understand, you know that now different categories are there: kingdom, phylum, or division, class, order, family, genus, species. So for each and every category, different characters containing keys are there. Like kingdom, Plantae and Animalia. That kingdom, you know, all of you this know. Otherwise, this Monera, Protista. Okay, remember, this are all are the kingdoms. So in that, Plantae and Animalia, can anyone tell me? Just raise your hand. I can give you the chance. Which key should we make so it can easily differentiate that this one belongs to kingdom Plantae and not to the animal, or either or? Yes, Jaiti.
The presence of chlorophyll.
Okay, correct. Presence of chlorophyll, pigment absence. Other one more thing can you make? Bolo Fatima.
Cell wall.
Correct. Cell wall is present, cell wall is absent. Yes, good. Shreya.
Presence of big central vacuole in plants.
Correct. Yes, large central vacuoles are present in case of plants. So basic characteristic feature of plants and animals actually. आप वो फैमिली में देखो, कोई भी प्लांट बिलोंग करता है, क्लास, ऑर्डर, सब में ये तो सिमिलर ही होने वाला है, राइट? सो लाइक दैट वी हैव टू क्रिएट द कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग पेयर्स ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स. तो ये हमने किया किंगडम के लिए. तो easily we can differentiate if this organism belongs to the plant or animal category. Like that we should make, okay, for the different keys. Like that, we should make the different keys for the different categories. Over here, just 3 example given, like family, genus, and species for easily identification. Yes, अवसर वो भी correct है. Plants can not locomote, animals can locomote. Next, keys are generally analytical in nature, that helps us to analysis that organism. Next, first of all, keys clear. Keys is a taxonomical aid that used for identification of plants and animals based on similarities and dissimilarities. In that one, a pair of contrasting characters are present that we call couplet. In that 2 characters are there. One is accepted, other is rejected. Each statement in the key called lead. Separate keys are required for each taxonomic categories, such as family, genus, species, for identification, and they are analytical in nature. Anyone have a doubt in key? Raise your hand. Okay, no one. It seems all clear. Next taxonomical aid, that's flora. Remember, first of all, flora term used for plants and fauna term used for animals. Flora for plants, fauna for animals. Next, so first, flora. Flora, in that it contains actual account of habitat and distribution of plants of a given area. In simple term, in a particular area, suppose this one is the A area, this one is the B area, right? Or we can say that this one is Karalibag area, this one is Wagodia area. So in particular area, the number of species, okay, the number of species are present that we have to enlisted. So create an index. This provides the index to the plant species found in a particular area. Just make a list of that plant species which are present in particular area. So that we call flora. Remember, flora, in that the plant species are present or plant species are found in a particular area. So index of the plant species which are found in a particular area, that we call flora. Okay. Habitat, you must be know that habitat, that's what plants which are living in that particular area, that we call the habitat in particular conditions, like aquatic plants, so they need the water medium, so that is their habitat. The organism which are living in a particular region, that we call the habitat. Next, manuals. Manuals in general term, okay, have you ever heard that lab manual terms? Lab manuals banate hain. So same way here, the manuals are there. They are useful in providing information for identification of name of species found in an area. मैन्युअल्स में पता है प्रैक्टिकल्स के टाइम पे जो भी इंपॉर्टेंस पॉइंट होते हैं वो नोट डाउन करते जाते हैं. सो सेम वे ओवर हियर in manuals, the list of the species, name of the species are there which are found in a particular area. In that particular one book, we can say that it's a one kind of book, but in that all the name of species are there which are found in an area. So when we visit that area, we can easily understand or identify that plant which is present in that particular area. So that we call manuals. Third category, that's the monograph. Mono meaning single. Single book. Remember, monograph for single book. Suppose one book that is only for species. So Monograph, remember, contain information of only one taxon. Monograph, in that, remember, it contains information of any one taxon. Taxon or rank or category, remember. So species is a one taxon. Next, suppose genus के ऊपर है. So in this book only the things are given related to genus. So that type of books we called monograph. Monograph contains information of only one taxon. Remember. Yeah. Next thing, that catalog. Note down karna. Okay, catalog as an taxonomical aid, not given in your textbook, but prepare for NEET exam. Catalog, ये भी in general term है. Okay, आपने सुना होगा. Catalogs are there. In catalogs, again the list are there. List, remember, in alphabetical order. Plants, list of the plants are there, but in which manner? Alphabetical order. So catalog basically, it is the list or register. अरे अटेंडेंस लेने के लिए मैडम के पास ऐसा होता है पूरा लिस्ट in an alphabetical order. Same way, the list of plant is there in an alphabetical order. So list or register, in that enumerates methodically all the species. Remember, for this catalog, all the species found in a particular area, found in a particular area. With description, brief description to easily identify that one. Generally क्या होता है in catalog? अगर attendance के लिए तो just names are there, names of the student, right? But here names with that brief description is also present. Name with brief description is also present. So that type of list we call catalog. That type of list we call catalog. And in that, again, same. In a particular area, the species are present, that species are enlisted, registered over that with brief description, and that taxonomical aid we call catalog. So identification of species, for that this taxonomical aids are there. Flora, manual, monograph, and this catalog. Remember, catalog, it is the list or register that enumerates methodically all the species which are found in a particular area, and they are, remember, in that their brief description is also given to easily identify the species which is found in that area. Clear? Flora, manual, monograph, and catalog. If you have any doubt, now you can ask the question. बोलो श्रेया.
मैम ये जो की का जो लास्ट पॉइंट है ना, keys are generally analytical in nature, मैम वो वापस से आप समझाओ.
Keys are generally analytical. Analysis क्या होता है? बोलो श्रेया. Analysis
मतलब चेक करना.
हाँ, right. Okay. So we have to check that organism should be placed in which category in a classification system. Okay. Whenever we during field visit, when we come across any species, सभी species के name और characters तो हमें नहीं पता होंगे. So we should have this key, or basic on the basis of the characters which we can easily observe, we should classify that organism.
यस मैम। और मैम ये जो मोनोग्राफ्स होते हैं मैम, वो किसी एरिया पे एरिया
नहीं,
के
वो एरिया नहीं,
ऑर्गेनिज्म,
वो पूरा बुक होता है, नॉट फॉर एरिया, इन जनरल बुक।
तो मैम मतलब जैसे कि इंडिया में जो एनिमल्स पाए जाते हैं वो पूरे एक मोनोग्राफ पे होते हैं।
क्या पाए जाते हैं? अगेन रिपीट।
मैम इंडिया में जितने भी वैरायटी के एनिमल्स या बर्ड्स या जो भी है वो फाउंड मतलब पाए जाते
जितने
हैं
भी
मैम, वो
बर्ड्स, ऐसे नहीं, आप अगर सपोज एव्स के स्पीसीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हो तो हाँ, उसके लिए एक डिफरेंट बुक होगा, क्लासेस के लिए डिफरेंट बुक होगा, लाइक दैट। Each and every category, taxon, remember category, rank, right? So for each species के लिए, suppose single species भी है तो उसके लिए भी क्या होगा, पूरा एक बुक है, जैसे उस पे जाते हैं ना वॉल्यूम 1 2 3 like that.
यस मैम।
Okay, so monograph in that, but in one book talking about only one taxon
ओके मैम। और
or
मैम
one category.
कैटलॉग में तो पूरा एक एरिया के ही इंक्लूड
हाँ,
होंगे ना,
area,
सिर्फ एक
yes,
area।
yes, only area wise in that. Arrange the list of plants or species given, list of the species name given based on that particular area.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू मैम।
Okay, clear? So remember flora, in that index the list is given just, okay? Manual, in that the informations are there with the name of that species which are found in particular area. Next, monograph, book, or we can say that it contains information for only one taxon. Catalog, in that list is given with some brief description to easily identify the species which is found in particular area. So these are the some taxonomical taxonomical aids are there which helpful to identify the species. Clear? See, only flora, remember flora plants के लिए है, flora term used for plants, so वो plants के लिए है. Manual, monograph, catalog, plants and animals both, because here not mentioned that only plant species. Remember, they are useful in providing information for identification of name of species found in area. Clear? Okay. So with that, I have completed chapter number 1, the living world. Now in this chapter, in any topic, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Or all of you must write down, okay? No doubt. 1 2 3 4. Next. 50 students are there. Write down. Daksh. Still 10 to 15 students are there. They are not writing anything. Okay. Majority have given reply. Good. So now we are revising this chapter. Tell me the organism name. ये क्या zero? Tell me the organism name which cannot able to reproduce. Correct, Saurabh. Fatima, correct. Mule, second example. worker bees, right? Next, metabolism is a sum of what kind of processes or what kind of reactions? Very good, Zil. Anabolism and catabolism. Next, in plants, throughout their lifespan, cell division takes place. Why? Presence of what? Focus products. Next, how many species that are known and described on Earth, which are present on Earth? Correct, Chaiti, first one. 1.7 to 1.8 million. Next, one of the organization is there that gives the approval for the scientific name of animals is known as, correct, Jugal, first one. Saurabh, wrong. One letter missing. Ice, एनिमल्स के लिए बोला मैंने, एनिमल्स. ICZN, correct. International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. Any plants, International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. Next, who is the father of taxonomy? Carlos Linnaeus, correct. He gave binomial nomenclature. So biological names are generally in which language? Latin, correct, Sanil. Oh, sir. Next, in this biological, see, they are in Latin language but written in italics. In biological name, two names are there. First name represent, suppose Homo sapiens. So Homo represent genus, correct, very good. And sapiens represent species or specific epithet. Next, if handwritten form, then these biological names are in handwritten form, then underline separately, correct. And if printed form, then Ausar Disha, correct. Italics, Muhammad Heath, good. Next, one of the branch of the taxonomy is there in which systemic arrangement of organisms are there. So that branch we called, which is related to taxonomy, systematics or biosystematics. Correct, good. This term was coined by Spurva, correct? Yes, Anil, first one. Sir Julian Huxley. Hello, correct. In which year? Very good, Bhavya. 1940. Sahil, अभी आंसर आया. Next. Father of botany, Theophrastus, right? He wrote one book and in which he described 480 plants in detail. That book name, Historia Plantrum. Next, Carolus Linnaeus also wrote 2 books. One of the name, Systema Naturae, correct. And second name, correct. Hitvi, first one, good. Species Plantrum. Identification, nomenclature, and classification. These 3, remember in a sequence. Taxonomy is a branch that deals with these 3, identification, nomenclature, and classification. Next. Can you just tell me the highest level taxon is which one? Taxonomic hierarchy is there, right? So in that highest level taxon, correct, kingdom. Then next category is which one? Phylum or division? Correct. Archie, good answer. Next category. After phylum division, next. Very good. Vishwa, Kritika. Class. Next to the class. Shreek, Aksha, good. Order. Next to the order. Yes. Shidesai, correct. Family. Next to the family. Misha, correct. Genus. Hitvi. Mahavir, correct. Good. Next to the genus. Shikha. Species. Daksh, Heath, Khushali, Netra, Rishi, સમર્થ જેટલી. મેડમ આ 4 ના નામ નોટ ડાઉન કરી રાખજો.
હા મેડમ.
Next. Give me the scientific name of lion. Correct. Aphia. Yes, correct. Panthera leo. Next. A group of related genera with still less number of similarities to compare to genus and species is known as, correct. Nazia, good. Family. Next. Datura belongs to which family? Vandana, correct. Which family? But yes, Solanaceae. Solanaceae family belongs to which order? Polymonials. Jia, Manav, correct. Aneri, right. Next. Scientific name of brinjal is dash. Correct, Sunil. Solanum melongena. Good. Next, when we move, listen my question carefully. When we move from kingdom to species, similarity level increases or decreases? Disha, the first one. Very good. Kashish, no. Similarity level, kingdom to species, similarity level increases. How? Remember, in kingdom, all animals are present. Donkey, monkey, humans, all are there, right? But in species, we are talking about that only sapiens. Donkey ka different, horse ka different, monkey ka different. So in that the same characteristic groups are there in species. So that we call the, in that the more similarity is there. Remember. Okay. Now the next thing that we will do, good response from your side. Keep it up. Exercise part. Exercise part which is given in your textbook at the end of this chapter. First question, why are living organisms classified? Can anyone wants to give answer? I have told you what is the need of this classification in that format. Why are living organism classified? Raise your hand if anyone wants to tell this. Shreya. Okay, Fatima, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Nomenclature
Hmm.
or naming in only possible when the organism is described. Currently, we know to what organism the name is given or attached to. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I have said the wrong definition.
Why are living
Uh,
organism classified?
I have told the definition of identification.
Hmm. Okay, chalo. Next, Jugal.
Yes, sir. Classification is very necessary for the study of living organisms by grouping them into convenient categories on their easily observable characters.
हाँ, ये तो है बट यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन मैंने डेफिनेशन नहीं भाई व्हाट इज द रीजन कशिश रोकाडे
Yes, ma'am. Living organisms are classified because there are millions of organisms on Earth which need a proper system of classification for identification and to find out their correct position in group.
वेरी गुड यस ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर one thing, okay, to easily identify the organism, that's why classification is required. That's why the organism should be classified. Second, remember grouping. Remember I told you grouping helps in study of all the types of organism. Okay, grouping helps in study of all the types of organism while it is impossible to study individually all of them. Then it brings out similarities and dissimilarities. Next, one thing also we can say that, see, when we classify the organism, you know that porifera के organisms आप देखोगे compared to the chordates वो primitive type हम बोल सकते हैं, right? Prokaryotes to eukaryotes, prokaryotes are primitive in that the not well-developed nucleus, whereas in case of eukaryotes, well-developed nucleus is present. So when we classify the organism, we can also say this thing. We can also say that evolution of various texture also we can know. कि पहले ये form हुआ primitive, then the most advanced form. So that's one kind of evolution also. These are the reasons to classify the organism. Okay. Now the second question. Why are the classification system changing every now and then? See, remember for this, classification systems are changed. Okay, you know that I told you कि earlier जो था, only on only basis of that useful and harmful plants and animals category. Later on in that so many modifications occur. In that different aspects are added, anatomical aspects means that internal features, okay, internal features, then next cell structure, chromosome structure, the chemicals which are present in that developmental process, if you remember that modern taxonomic studies. So whenever these aspects are included in that, the classification system is changed, and by that way we get the most well advanced type of the classification system, okay, in which all the aspects are included. Next, what different criteria would you choose to classify people that you meet often? बोलो, ये आप बोल सकते हो, ये तो इन जनरल क्वेश्चन रखा है, टेक्स्ट बुक का नहीं है ये। बोलो जुगल।
We can classify people by their color, gender, relation, occupation.
Correct. Some are simple, we can say that some are our family member, some are like अब schoolmates है, classmates है, heights के according हम कर सकते हैं. Yes, occupation is also correct, right? Some are kids, adults, old age people, like that. Next, good. Given, okay, sorry, one more. What do we learn from identification of individuals and population? Remember, population definition I have told you. Each individual possesses specific combination of traits. Individual humans, we all are humans, right? But we all are somehow different from each other. Yes or no? Behavior wise, अब देखो, hair color, hair pattern, anything. Hairs are present, that's why we are present in that class Mammalia and then further categories. So remember, individual is what? So each individual possesses specific combination of traits or characters which are not found in any other member of that particular population. And population, remember, same group. Okay, same group. Remember that we call the population a group of organisms which have similarities in their characters. A group of organisms which have similarities in their character that we call a population. Okay. पॉपुलेशन के लिए आप ये मुझे बता सकते, लाइक ह्यूमन का एक पॉपुलेशन है, तो इसके लिए भी हम बोल सकते हैं ना, मेंबर्स ऑफ पॉपुलेशन, कैन दे reproduce, can they interbreed among themselves, yes or no? Members of population, can they interbreed amongst themselves? Yes, because same group, right? Next, scientific, okay, just tell me, आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में दो नेम दिए मेंजीफेरा इंडिका के, which one is correct, first or second? Correct, second is the correct one. Then define a taxon, give some examples of taxa at different hierarchy levels. Taxon, remember, it's a unit of classification. It's a unit of classification. And give some examples of taxa at different hierarchy level. You can write about that. Humans के लिए ही आपको easily आता है, like Homo sapiens, Hominidae, Primata. So these are different taxon, but represent different level. One at the highest level we call Animalia kingdom, right? And then gradually lowest level, smallest level of taxon, that's the sapiens. Then next, can you identify the correct sequence of taxonomical categories? Tell me, textbook में दिए 3 categories. C is the correct answer. Species, genus, order, phylum. Okay. Then collection के लिए है, that is different. 9 number question. Define and understand the following terms. Okay, you know all this thing easy for you, given in your textbook, straightforward. Then key. Today we have studied this topic. Then next one. Illustrate the taxonomical hierarchy with suitable example of plant and animal. Four examples दिए, human, then housefly, mango and wheat. So ये 4 में से आपको 2 लेने हैं, from animals 1 and from plants 1. Clear? See, ये आपके ऊपर है कि आपको एक्सरसाइज नोट डाउन करना है, नोटबुक में नहीं करना है, इट्स अप टू यू ओनली. ओके, उसके जो क्वेश्चंस मुझे आपको लर्न करवाने थे, that I have done. If you have any doubt, now you can ask me.